Hello, Mega BJJ here. We are about to watch a viewer submitted roll. Take a look here. We got a comp roll. You ready? Beep boop. A little combach, and they're off. Oh, we got to reach with the lead leg hand, which is unwise. It opens up the lead leg to attack. The other guy he's got kind of a wrestling stance going on. There's a lot of hand fighting up top. It's very jujitsu-y when you see that hand fighting up top. And now they're grabbing their heads with a collar tie. It's just very common. Let go of my head. No, you let go of my head. I'll grab your arm. No, I'm going to grab your arm. I got inside tie. Well, I got head position. So they're just grabbing each other up top here and they're holding on pretty tight. Looks like, let's go head and arm. He's like, no, we're not going to do head and arm. And he circles out of that head and arm. I like this guy with the colored shorts, with the graphics on his shorts. He's got good head movement. He's moving around. He's changing his levels, giving him different looks. But then he immediately jumps up for a collar tie, even though he was threatening to go low. You never know what's going to happen there. But so they got the collar ties again. They're fighting, and they're grabbing their heads, and he's trying to yank them around with the collar tie. I think it's better instead of yanking side to side to pump up and down. You're going to get better effects from your exertion there if you do pump up and down. we have a guard pull, a la falling down on the butt, and this guy's gonna buzzsaw knee slice a la Andrew Wiltsey, and looks like we have coming wrestling up to a single leg, and that's going to open up the guillotine. And it looks like he's able to use that height to get his head out of the guillotine. And now they're wrestling again. Now we're hand fighting again. Now get off of me. No, you get off of me. Stop grabbing me. Oh, I'll grab your head. Oh, I saw a little head snap, almost down to a level change into a single, but it wasn't quite there. So we're wrestling up top again with a collar tie, just kind of pushing around. My recommendation is to not collar tie unless you're doing it for a reason. You should collar tie for a specific purpose to open up an opportunity to shoot. So there we go. He finally got a good shot in, and it hops right to his back. And I guess he's got hooks in, and he's threatening a choke of some sort. And what do we got going on here? Yeah, they can pull him to his back. Here we go. We got the feet in front. We got the hooks, and he's working on his choking arm. And looks like we've got a good defense going on here. He's pulling on the arm, resting his weight on top. He's getting to the side that is non-choking side, which is the smart way to defend. And he should be trying to get his back to the mat if he can, and getting his right elbow into the hip. And so it looks like he's changed his choking arm from the back. So that is the bottom side, so that's good. And he's going to roll back on top as this guy tries to belly down. From the back mount here, I would recommend trying to flatten them out a little bit by sprawling the legs out and pushing the hips in, and then going underneath the arms, and that will get them broken down. And because when they're up on their base like this, I think they're more able to defend. But if you can get them flattened out and squish them, it crushes their core. It makes it harder for them to breathe, and they're more likely to open up to try to get back to their base, and in which case you can then start attacking the neck more aggressively. I like that. He did the old wiggle his hand and oh, what's happening over here? I'm trying to shoot it through for the choke. And so he's continually working on this, looking to try to get this choke. He's keeping his hooks in. The guy on bottom, he could be fighting those hands. He could be going up to quad pod or tripod and trying to get the guy off of his hips. Alternatively, he could raise his hips and slam one side down to get him off to one of the sides, and then use that as a sit out to get away. Whoop. And again, the guy on top is like, if I just shove it in there, and maybe it'll get in there. Alternatively, you can create a blade with your hand and try and shove it underneath the chin. Sometimes that can work. Oh, it looks like he's got his choking arm across now, and he's pulling on it. Oh, and he's got the RNC, the Mate Leon. He's got it locked up. So right now he should be pressuring in with his hips on the bottom and choking as well, bringing your elbows in down to your sides and creating a smaller gap for your... Oh, it looks like he let go of that, though. And good back control, though. He's been on the back for a while now, which is good. Yeah, he's almost out, and he's just about out. So he's now got out of the back, and now he's now in close guard. Whew, good job, guy. All right, get off of me. He's got his posture. His elbows should be in, but instead he's got, there you go. Now he's got his elbows in. Guy on bottom should be looking for a 2-on-1, maybe trying to shove for a triangle or for an arm drag or something. Or sit up sweep, bump sweep would work really good right now. Almost there. Yeah, so that bump sweep almost worked. You know, whenever someone's postured way up like that, that can often be very helpful and fruitful. But it looks like he got him back down on the mat. So he's, you know, getting the posture down. Now he's got his posture up a little bit more. And let's see what else is going on here. He's breaking it down. I think I would like to see a guy stuck in the closed guard stand and break, or I guess they're playing patty cake. I'm not sure what they're slapping hands. They're doing something over there. That's probably really cool, whatever they're doing. I just can't tell. But I think that we should try to get a guard break. Okay, he's open. Now go. He's open. No, don't do that. There you go. Instead of pushing with your arm like that, with your hand, you should push with your elbow. Oh, it looks like he's almost past the half guard, and he's just got to like snake that leg out. Oh, but instead he goes to get on top to squish, which can be good if you have the right side or the far side underhook. You can do this, but if the other person has the underhook, it does make it a little bit more difficult to be effective with the squish from the top half guard. And it looks like he's got lockdown, and he might be trying to elevate. And yeah, he's trying to elevate for, like I said, electric chair, kind of a sweep. There you go, perfect, good sweep, and to mount as well, which is good. It looks like they're gonna break because they're too close to the fence, and that'll work. All right, so we'll get it on mount. All right, so for mount, he's doing a good job of hiding his legs underneath. But he's, you know, not heavy enough so that he gets flipped. Next time, I think it's a better idea to sprawl out a little bit more, get heavy on the hips, and shove your hips in so that way you can't get rolled so easily, and then also be able to post out to the left and right, so also, again, you can't get rolled. This guy's posture is up. I really like all like the fancy schmancy waving your hands around like a magician to try to distract your opponent. I love that. The double leg push, straight arm to pass to north-south. And then we got a gator roll, which looks awesome. So great job to get back on top of the sweep. Or did they call that a reversal? I don't know if that scores or not. But now you're on. Now this guy's on top of north-south, and he's looking to isolate an arm. He might step over that or step on top of it. Looks like he's trying to smoosh the arm over the face or trying to isolate it for a Kimura. It looks like he should swing to the backside. Perfect, exactly right, good. Yeah, so swinging to the backside. He should be digging his hips in. He's riding way too high, and the guy came out from the backside and came up on top. Next time, don't get greedy. You should get your hooks in or retain the hip control from the back. And so it looks like he's able to use that as an opportunity to get to mount. And you see how he's got his hips in. He's staying heavy and flat as well, which is really effective for maintaining mounts. There we go. He's going to roll with the upa. He's like, you know what? I need to not do that. So I'm going to try to isolate your arms and try to smush you a little bit. Oh, and now he's Khabibing the legs a little bit, getting underneath, make it more difficult for the bottom guy to get away. And he's like, oh, get off of me. You're so heavy. He's like, stop complaining. You just did this to me. And he's like, looks like he's trying to go the smother, maybe the mother's milk or something. Instead of grabbing from the bottom to hug them, yeah, you should be doing that, exactly. You should be posturing and then pushing and then bumping and then getting your shrimps going. And then looks like he's got the sweep, and he's going to get the maybe a stack pass. So but he gives up the turtle instead of the pass, which is smart. From here, again, don't ride too high. You want to stay back low on the hips behind them and either work for your hooks in or shove their head down a few times and get their neck really tired. That's also very effective. Or you could just let them up, which is not advisable. I would have preferred that he just held on to him and then use that as an opportunity to take it back. Ooh, great takedown and slam. During the scramble, he loses the position because he didn't come down with control. That's what happens when you try to slam someone, is that you lose the ability to control what happens after you guys hit the ground. And he was able to scramble and come up on top. So all that effort kind of went to waste and ended up with the other person on top. So great job trying to get some amplitude in your throw or in your takedown, but sometimes he can come back to bite you a little bit. So looks like we got this guy on top now. He's working for some arm isolation, recover guard. I guess their time. I guess he's done. I don't know what happened. Are they done? Yeah, I think he feels like he won. He won. Good job.